Well, a newly formed partnership could help reopen the shuttered Hampden waste disposal facility. Municipal Review Committee says it signed a landmark agreement with Innovative Resource Recovery to become co-owners of the plant. The new name will be Municipal Waste Solutions Hampden Facility. The former Fiber Right facility shut down in 2020 after the company that owned it ran out of money. Municipal Review Committee is a nonprofit organization that manages solid waste disposal for 115 communities in Maine. Over the years, they've had several prospective buyers, but no deal was ever reached. The Ellsworth American reports the new owners estimate the Hampden plant will begin accepting waste again in 2024 and be at full capacity in 2025. About Innovative Resource Recovery is leading a resource recovery company that specializes in transforming waste into valuable resources. It's committed to advancing sustainable waste management practices by implementing cutting-edge technologies and fostering collaboration with industry stakeholders.